Cameron word.
Hey,
Kristen.
Yeah, Cameron.
I have a question for
Yes.
you. So I was recently asked this question.
Okay.
And I'll ask you.
All right.
What is a meal that you do not order because you feel you are too old to order? Like a food you want to eat, but you feel like, I'm an adult. I can't order the food.
Oh, that's a hard question.
Do you have one? I'll tell you my answer first.
Okay, no, I do not. What is your answer?
So I have two. I have a Western and a Korean one.
Okay, Western.
So the Western one, chicken nuggets. I want chicken nuggets so bad, but I can't go to a restaurant as a 34-year-old man.
It's true.
Be like, hey, can I have some chicken nuggets?
Can I choose something from the kids' meal?
Right?
Yeah.
But like if you're a parent and you have a child, obviously you can order for the child. It's like, we're just going to share the chicken nugget.
Yeah.
But that's like if I'm with my friends, or like I'm on a date, I can't order chicken nuggets.
Okay. All right, what's the Korean one?
Korean one, bibimbap.
No!
So this is a little sad, So when I first came to, I love bibimbap.
I order it all the time.
Right. When I first came to Korea, it was my favorite food.
Yeah.
And then I told a Korean that it was like my favorite food.
Yeah.
And they laughed at me.
Why?
Like, it's you're a little kid.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, forget that, friend.
Okay, well, you say that. You also made fun of me for saying I like 팽이버섯. I say 팽이버섯, and you're like, 애기 맛이네.
I did?
You did say that. I have this trauma. So I cannot order bibimbap anymore in a restaurant unless it's like a 강된장 bibimbap or like a 돌솥 bibimbap. Like I can't. It has to be like a special adult bibimbap. Because I'm like, I'm not a little kid.
Because kids don't like bibimbap. So that does not apply. No, kids don't.
Kids don't like bibimbap?
Like little kids don't really care for bibimbap.
Oh, really?
They like spaghetti and pizza and things like that.
Yeah, well, for the because of that conversation with my old Korean friend, I was like, I guess bibimbap is baby food.
No. You got to change that.
But bibimbap and chicken nuggets. I don't order it anymore.
Thanks, though. That was a good story. We're talking about Jean's Patisserie or Patisserie.
Yes.
This place smells so good. You know, when you walk into a bakery and the smell of fresh bread. Oh, so nice.
Yeah.
Okay, if you are young at heart.
Yes.
What does this mean?
It means you might be old and like your age might have a high number to it, but you are emotionally very young and very energetic still.
Okay. Put your heart into something.
This means you're trying to do something with full effort and with passion.
Okay. And finally, to swear by. SWEAR.
This means you are certain. You are sure that something works, that something is good. Whatever it is, you are 100% confident in it.
Very good. Let's go ahead and listen to our food dialogue.
Oh my gosh, this place smells so good. Look at all the cupcakes and the apple strudel.
I've never seen you so excited about food. I guess you're really young at heart.
I can tell the chef really puts her heart into everything she makes. Look at all the details on the frosting.
Why don't we get 3 or 4 things and share them?
Do you have any favorites? I definitely want a sticky bun.
I swear by their banana bread. And I love their matcha cake.
Here we go. Steve says, oh my gosh, this place smells so good. Oh, look at all the cupcakes and the apple strudel. Okay,
All of that sounds wonderful.
I tell you, when I went to Austria, I think I had an apple strudel every day.
Really?
Every day with ice cream.
So that's like the
Yeah, they're strudels. Strudel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the pastry
With apples.
with apples inside.
Yeah.
And it's like cooked.
Oh, I love me an apple strudel.
Yum.
Okay, Rachel says, I've never seen you so excited about food. I guess you're really young at heart. So if you are young at heart, does this mean that you're really old or you're young? Or what does this mean?
So I think this is most often used with older people that seem to have interests or passions that are younger than their age.
Ah, yes.
So in this case, things like cupcakes seems like a kind of a kid food.
True.
And,
True.
Right? And especially,
Cupcake.
or if it is for an adult,
Yeah.
it still feels like a younger woman
Yeah.
in her 20s.
Or like an ice cream cone of some kind.
Right.
Or popsicle. All the kind of young things.
If you saw like a 50, 60-year-old man getting excited about a cupcake,
yeah.
it wouldn't, like, it would just be like, oh, it's cute. But it is not what I expect from an older man.
Right.
So he must be young at heart.
Okay, that's right.
And it's not it's not a diss. It's not like saying bad things about it.
Yeah.
It could just be a compliment, right?
Yeah, right. I feel I'm young at heart.
Yeah. I'm the opposite. I'm old.
Oh, yeah, that's
I'm
true.
so old.
That's why we get along.
Yeah.
Because you are much younger than me, but I feel like we're kind of in the middle.
We meet in the
I'm
middle.
young at heart, you're old, so we meet in the middle.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's talking about like what you enjoy, your interests. It's not about maturity.
No.
Like you could be really mature, but still young at heart.
Right.
Because you're still
Music, fashion, food.
or even your personality. You're just playful.
Okay.
You're bright.
Very good.
Yeah.
That's me. Okay.
Very much you.
What does Steve say?
I can tell the chef really puts her heart into everything she makes. Look at the details on the frosting.
Okay, I can tell is our power pattern today.
Yes.
I can tell.
I can tell. I mean, I'm looking at this and I realize something. I can see something. In this case, we're talking about the fact that the chef works hard.
Okay, she puts her heart into everything she makes.
Yes.
So if a chef puts her heart into something, what does this mean?
It means that the chef is doing everything they can to make that cake or that pie taste as good as possible.
Right. Don't you feel like we put our hearts into Power English?
Oh, yeah. Heart and soul, blood, sweat, tears.
Sure. Because a lot of people say, oh, you have so much 열정. You know, so much passion, enthusiasm. It's true. I put my heart into Power English.
You do. I can tell by the book.
Yes.
You put a lot of work into that book.
Thank you. So Steve says, look at the details on the frosting. So he's looking at the frosting. It's very detailed. What is the frosting?
So frosting is the sugary stuff on top of the cake.
Right.
Or on top of a cookie.
Right.
Or even on cornflakes.
Yeah,
That
okay.
little sugar that you blast onto it.
I feel when I have a carrot cake or a red velvet cake, I judge the cake by the frosting.
Yeah, because it has to be cream cheese frosting.
Right.
It cannot be...
Just fresh cream.
Yeah.
It's got to be kind of heavy.
It has to be heavy.
That's right.
You want thick.
Thick.
Like cheesecake thickness.
Oh, my gosh. Rachel says, why don't we get 3 or 4 things and share them?
Steve says, do you have any favorites? I definitely want a sticky bun.
What is a sticky bun?
To be honest, we don't really have these in Arkansas. So I don't know.
Oh,
I've heard the name. It's some type of...
like cinnamon roll?
Yeah, we have cinnamon rolls. Is it the same thing as a sticky... I feel like if you know what a cinnamon roll is, and you take out the cinnamon, it's a sticky bun.
Okay.
Kind of what it is. It's like honey bread.
Yeah, kind of.
It's like a bread dipped in honey.
Right.
That's
and
why
there's
it's
like
sticky.
a lot of brown sugar.
Yeah.
Caramel sauce. I guess there are different versions.
It's messy and delicious.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then Rachel says, I swear by their banana bread and I love their matcha cake. If you swear by something, what does this mean?
So the original meaning of swear by means that you can trust me because I will sacrifice this. So we used to say things like, I swear by my life. Means like, I am telling the truth.
Yeah.
If you find out I'm telling a lie, you can kill me.
Yes.
It was a very serious expression.
Right.
Now we use I swear by to mean like, I love this banana bread so much.
I guarantee that it's good.
I guarantee it's good.
Yeah.
If it's not good,
yeah,
you can kill me.
So when she says, I swear by their banana bread, what she's really saying is their banana bread is amazing.
Yeah. Amazing.
Amazing. And this is what native speakers say to emphasize amazing.
Yeah.
So I swear by their kimchi jjigae.
Yeah.
Means like, they have the most amazing kimchi jjigae.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go ahead and listen to that dialogue one more time.
Oh my gosh, this place smells so good. Look at all the cupcakes and the apple strudel.
I've never seen you so excited about food. I guess you're really young at heart.
I can tell the chef really puts her heart into everything she makes. Look at all the details on the frosting.
Why don't we get 3 or 4 things and share them?
Do you have any favorites? I definitely want a sticky bun.
I swear by their banana bread, and I love their matcha cake.
It's time for Power Note. We're on pages 58 and 59. So if you are young at heart, like Kristen, it means that you behave or think in a way where it's much younger than your age. Okay?
Yeah.
Like the music that you listen to, the way you dress, all of those things can be like that you're young at heart.
Yeah. It doesn't always have to be interests. It can just be your vibe.
Yeah.
Or your... Okay, let's be honest. When you get older, the stereotype is that you get slow and you get
grumpy,
sad and mean.
Yeah.
So if you are still moving around energetically or you're happy, you like to go dancing or cliff diving. I don't know.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Then you would be considered young at heart.
Yeah. Totally.
Even though, those things shouldn't have a relationship with your age, but that because it's the stereotype, we use this young at heart expression.
Can you believe I still love house music?
Like,
I am so into that.
Really?
Yeah. I was very much into that when I was like young. And I'm still love that kind of music.
Really?
Yeah. So people are like, huh?
Yeah.
You're too old. No, honey, I actually like rap music too.
Look at you.
I know.
Look at
Everyone's like, huh?
You are young at heart.
I am young at heart.
Yeah.
Those are some examples. Okay. Look at my grandparents dancing. I hope we're like that when we're their age.
As long as I've known them, they have always been young at heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like if you're older, but when music comes and you start dancing, you're young at heart. I may move slower and my knees make a lot of noise, but I'm still young at heart.
Yeah. Still going out doing things.
But I have to say that most older people do say this. Like, oh my gosh, I'm like 70, but I feel like I'm 30.
Yeah.
They do say that. So I guess you never really get that old.
I mean, yeah.
You do get old.
It's
but
mentality.
Yes.
It's how you look at life. And that totally changes
True.
how active you are.
That's right. Right. Okay. To put your heart into something means to do something with a lot of passion, a lot of enthusiasm.
And effort.
Okay. Tommy isn't naturally great at sports, but he works harder than anyone else.
He really puts his heart into the game, and his teammates respect him. Yeah.
If you put your heart into the game as an athlete, you're doing your best.
Yeah, do everything you can.
Okay. I put my heart into every book I wrote during my 50-year career.
Look at you. That's kind of you. I mean, you aren't at 50 years yet.
Yeah.
But all of the books,
Power
you put
English?
your heart into it.
I sure do. I tell you, I said again.
That's fine.
Okay, thank you. I actually read the news. I always am reading, listening to podcasts so that I get ideas for the book.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it just becomes, you want to be relevant and, in the know about what is happening now.
Yeah, you want to know the current things that are happening.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So, is there anything, Cameron, that you put your heart into specifically? Or do you usually put your heart into everything that you do?
I don't know.
I think you only choose a certain few things.
It's true. But I think, I will say for our live show, Evening Special.
You do.
I put my heart into that.
You sure do. And let me tell you, everyone, you need to come and see Cameron lip sync to the songs. He puts his whole heart and soul into those songs.
Oh, yes.
It's a performance.
Studio gets really hot. I'm sweating. I'm crying.
He's throwing papers
I'm throwing
everywhere.
papers everywhere.
Oh, it's a performance.
It's a dangerous place. You don't want to be right beside me.
Okay, you put your heart into it. Okay. I would have to say that I put my heart into cooking.
Oh, yeah.
I really do.
Well, if you're doing Korean cooking,
Oh, yeah.
there's no way you can't put your heart into it.
Not with Korean cooking.
That stuff takes forever. It's very, like, kimjang in itself.
Oh,
You got to put your heart and soul,
into my kimjang.
blood, sweat, and tears.
Oh, yeah.
grind,
For sure.
grind up your bones.
I prepare all year.
Yeah.
Okay. Swear by, which means
This is,
I promise.
This
I'm
is so
certain.
good.
It's so good. Okay. Do you really think this will help my upset stomach?
yes, I swear by Digestazyme. It has never failed me.
So, a particular over-the-counter medication.
Yeah.
I have a headache. I have a migraine. I don't know what to do. Okay. So someone says, "Here, this pain medication. I swear by it. It's gonna. You're in 1 hour. You're gonna feel great."
Yeah.
Food. I swear by her recipe.
Yes. Right.
You can't fail.
Cannot fail. So here's one. Ralph swears by steak as his pre-game meal.
What does this mean?
So this is saying, so Ralph is some kind of athlete, and he thinks that by eating steak, he does better in his games.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's almost as if you've tried it. You've seen the results. You are absolutely sure it's going to work.
Right.
It's going to taste really good.
It's very effective. It's
Very
so
effective.
good.
Okay. Our power pattern today is I can tell.
Yes.
Means
I see it.
I
It's
see it.
obvious.
Yeah, it's obvious.
From what I can see.
I can tell by the way you stand that you were in the army.
Oh, yeah, your posture's really good.
Sure.
I can tell it's going to rain when the leaves turn over.
You know, in the summer, when it starts like getting really kind of windy,
Yeah.
right before the rain,
Yeah.
and the leaves kind of flip,
Yeah.
you know it's coming.
A tornado.
Oh, God.
Where I'm from, that's tornado weather.
Oh, oh my gosh, you need to go down to the basement.
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Frosting is so important in any cake. Okay,
yes,
that
it is.
has frosting.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Cupcake, cake. Oh, frosting is so important. Do check out the definition on page 60. And let's thank our sponsor.
한국토익위원회에서 취업가서